Hello, all. Welcome to Executive Dysfunction. This is my podcast. Don't know what it is. Not sure what it is. I'm trying to keep it PG, or at least PG-13. Monetization. Why am I talking that voice? Anyways, so we got my laptop here in case I need to do some research. So first and foremost, you might be asking, what the hell is executive dysfunction? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Google it. Executive dysfunction. Okay, according to AI, a cluster of cognitive difficulties that affect a person's ability to plan, organize, initiate, and complete tasks, regulate emotions, and make decisions effectively. Okay, that's a lot. I'm gonna start off by saying that's just a lot. And I'm not sure what to do with all that information. Let me keep going. According to Wikipedia, people with executive dysfunction have a slower cognitive processing speed. Okay, I'm gonna close that out. That's a read. So what it basically means is that I can't keep one thought straight because I'm also not straight, if you couldn't tell. So that's what this is we're just gonna keep rambling and no sentence is gonna connect. I'm going to start one topic, jump to another, and then finish on the original topic at some point. So, now, what was the first topic? First topic is, why the hell am I doing this? I don't know. I'm not gonna make no money. Look, listen, I'm gonna tell you what we got here, okay? We have a Snoopy pillow, but you can't see Snoopy because I'm hiding him. We got what looks to be fetish, kind of is. We have a lamp, and we have me. What don't we have? A microphone, a proper camera. We got an iPhone. I think that works. Don't have a functioning brain according to Google. So, shit, job. Anyways, so, yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Now, jump back to the topic at hand. Why am I doing this, even if I don't got anything to do it with? Because if therapists exist, why can't I? Let's break that part down a little bit, okay? Also, yes, I know I have a country accent. Is it going to be in every episode? No. Is there going to be any more episodes? Probably not. Maybe like one or two. Who knows? Yeah, but this country accent just comes and goes. Maybe there's not actually a country accent. When I came to U of M, they said, "Where are you from? You got a twang." I said, "South of Detroit. You know what's up?" Despite the Tennessee hat, I don't know anything about the South aside from MAGA. And I don't mess with MAGA, okay? They got guns and roses. That's right, the women be wearing Guns N' Roses t-shirts they got at Marshall's. Okay. So anyways, therapist, let's get back to that. That little, I don't even want to call him a twink, but I can't say the slur because I don't want to be informal. That little gay boy, let's call him a gay boy. Jake Shane, yeah, if he can do it, why can't I? That is my real question. Because, first of all, what about him as puss? That his face is always pink? I don't think it. Roast beef ain't always supposed to be pink, honey. Sometimes it can be brown. Don't think it's supposed to be green, but gray. Think sometimes it's gray. Puss comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Jake Shane is not one. Of all of the varieties, he is not one. Yet somehow he knows Tate McRae. I think he knows other people, but also he does Pilates with Glenn Powell. Let's break that down. Who in the world likes Glenn Powell that much? He's a hot take, not attractive. Would I let him do? Yeah, 1000%. But also, is he attractive? Not really. Back in my day, we had like Josh Hutchinson, Theo James. That's about it. But we had more than Glenn Powell. You know who's going after Glenn Powell? The Balayage girls. Balayage. You know, when they got the blonde hair and it's all gross. And they pay for it with their parents' money because only rich girls get it and only rich girls like Glenn See how there's a chain there of rich? Yeah, but I don't get Glenn Powell. Only thing I've seen of him in Twisters. Okay. Horrible movie. Sorry, I'm gonna say it. Horrible movie. You all know it. Nothing about it's good. What do you mean you're setting off fireworks in a tornado? Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense for me. I can't do nothing with that. Can you? If you can, let me know. Okay, but Glenn Powell, what about Glenn Powell as puss? Don't look like he's eating it. Don't look like he's petting no puss. So what about him is? That is food for thought, okay? Food for thought. Okay, and I guess that leads me into the deeper issue at hand with this topic, straight people. Who gave you the right? You know, that's where we're gonna go on. Who gave straight people the right? Period. The right to vote, the right to exist, the right to, shit, Glenn Powell. Who gave them the right? It wasn't me. Sure as hell wasn't Benjamin Franklin. He was gay. Let me look that up. Was Benjamin Franklin gay? Okay, we're going to advocate.com. 15 gay founding fathers, mothers, and their straight allies. Again, who gave them the right? Hamilton, Washington, Frederick von Steuben. Okay. Charles Adams, the son of John Adams, younger brother of John Quincy Adams. Oh, every three there is a gay one, so that makes sense. Pierre Charles L'Enfant, John Lawrence, Gilbert de Motier Marquis de Lafayette, Betsy Ross. Oh, I know that one. Ben Franklin. Was Ben Franklin gay? Here we go. Perhaps the most accomplished, charismatic, and internationally renowned of all the founding fathers, the serial philanderer Benjamin Franklin may not have been gay himself, but he showed tremendous empathy for homosexuals at the time. He was gay. That's what I'm reading from that. I think that he was gay. What do you mean he was in France? Nobody in France at the time was straight. Maybe that's why I like France. France? Maybe that's like why I like it. That's that. But yeah, who gave straights the right? I feel like somewhere in the Constitution, it says something like, before thou art homophobic, thou must pray away the puss. I think that was the first testicle. First testicle. I think that was it. And that's what I think about that. All right, next topic. We're going to talk about what I was listening to in the car. And it has a reason. I was listening to Selena Gomez in the car. Okay? Love Selena Gomez. Someone needs to check up on her. I should call her. I should text her. I should make sure she's good. You know, was it 2017? When did Revival Selena Gomez? 2015. Okay, that was later than I thought it was. Earlier? Later? It was longer ago. Once upon a time, I thought that I was straight. Not for a long time, but for a short period of time. And that's when I was turned on to Selena Gomez. And if you don't know what the album cover for Revival looks like, look that up real quick. I can't do it because I can't show you from that far away. Look that up real quick. You're back. Okay. She's naked. Now that, you want to talk about puss. Naked Selena Gomez was puss, okay? Why was 2015 me? Mind you, I was 12, okay? Why was I posting that on my Instagram? If anything, that made me less straight at the time. It did. Anyways, circling back around. So I was listening to Rare, you know, like we said, roast beef, shapes, colors, temperatures, got all of them. Why it was called Rare, I don't know. I think Was it Trisha Paytas that said is it rare because she got that rare disease? Probably. Isn't she dating Mr. Unibrow? No, they're engaged. Monsieur Unibrow. They're engaged. Think. Yes? No? They're engaged. Benny Blanco, if you didn't catch on. Are they okay? Like, what was she thinking? Like, I'm happy for her, don't get me wrong, but she went from 2015 Justin Bieber, which, shit, I should have been posting that on my Instagram story. That's what I was actually looking at, and that probably would have made me look straighter. You know? I eat peaches out in Georgia. Isn't that? I don't know. I should have been posting that. Anyways, how do you go from that to the Unibrow Man? Wasn't Unibrow Man? Unibrow Man was the Zodiac Killer. There's the connection there. I think I solved the case. Anyways, where I was gonna go with this is Selena Gomez was in a recent film, if you will. Oh my God, can't even talk about it. Amelia Perez. We need to talk about that for a second. Who allowed it? With Benjamin Franklin being gay, I sure as hell know it wasn't him. Oh my God. If you haven't seen the clips of Amelia Perez, watch them after this because it is so bad. So I'm sitting on the couch Sunday. It's the Oscars. Get to see glorious Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, even Doja Cat was there. They start announcing awards. Doesn't go to Wicked. I'm like, okay. Nothing's really going to substance. I say, okay. And then they give some shit to Amelia Perez. Best Supporting Actress, Zoe Saldana, Amelia Perez. What? At least give it to the trans woman from the movie, since the movie's actually about a trans woman. Do that part. Do that challenge. I can't. So first we're going to not only rob Demi Moore, not only rob Cynthia and Ariana, but then we're going to give it to a movie that is about a trans woman but is also transphobic and has Selena Gomez in it, yet is horribly written musically. And I love Selena Gomez's music. There's a reason I was listening in the car. Cars out there. There's a reason I was listening to it. Why? They had the ingredients for a great film until they turned the button on to film it. Then it became a Saw movie, VHS, The Ring. That's what it became. It was all those things. It was worse than those things. It was Human Centipede Part 3. And if you haven't seen that, go watch it after this. Please don't. A man gets his balls ripped out. And that was the second testicle of the Constitution. Thou must get yours ripped out if you are straight. That was the second one. Why are we no longer listening to that? I feel like the constitutional boundaries are being pushed too much. You know, maybe it's time we get back to basics. Maybe. All right. Next topic. What should the next topic be? What do we got on here? Selena Gomez. You know, we need to circle back a minute. Benjamin Franklin being gay. That has to be something. There is something there. See, but then when I do it this time, all of a sudden AI is back with us. Some say Benjamin Franklin was an ally. I don't want an ally. May have been gay himself. Okay, what's this link? AIDS activist Kramer included Franklin in his list of American historical figures he believed were gay. See, but then he was married to a woman. That's weird. That was a beard. He played violin, harp, and guitar. Mama, that boy is gay. That. Okay, well then here, who's Wilhelm von Steuben? Not sure who he is, but according to Reddit, both Washington and Franklin knew he was gay. In his early 20s, Benjamin Franklin had an affair which produced an illegitimate son named William, whom he acknowledged and supported. That's straight. Maybe illegitimate children are a little straight. That's straight coded. It was his role as ambassador to France that Franklin also became the nation's first gay-friendly ambassador. Like I said, need to get back to suddenly that got me on a good topic. Effects of intranasal ketamine on veterans with comorbid treatment-resistant depression and PTSD. Now that is a fun topic we should get into. Haven't read the paper, don't know much about it. I'm gonna go into it a little bit though. It's a good read, even though I haven't read it. Yeah. Did y'all know about a K-hole? Like, imagine you think you're doing coke, and all of a sudden you see the caterpillars from Alice in Wonderland. Weren't in the book, by the way. That caterpillar smoking the hookah with the alphabet wasn't in the book. I don't even think it was in the movie. But somehow it came to mind. Let me look that up. Alice in Wonderland caterpillar. No, it's in the movie. That appeared in the 1865 book, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Well, I'll be damned. It's been a while since I wrote the book. But yeah, back to K-holes. Imagine you thought you just did like an 8-ball, and all of a sudden you feel your vision pinpoint, like, and suddenly you see the Alice in Wonderland, the caterpillar. Because that is a K-hole. Not doing it. And we, as a student of psychology, the psychological society, are deciding, yeah, let's give little doses of this to people with PTSD. Not enough to make them see the caterpillar, but enough to get them calm, relaxed, and see if we can't get rid of their PTSD. What? Huh? Okay, like what? Make that make sense. That was the third testicle. Thou shalt not abuse drugs. Yet here we are. Here we are. And as gays, you know, I know that there's a lot of cocaine, there's a lot of alcohol, there's a lot of K and G, all the letters, okay? But for us, it's okay. You know, if we want to dabble in it, it's our God-given right. But for the straights, they're already breaking all the other rules. They can't go against this one too. 3 testicles down and they only had 2 to begin with. Make that make sense, okay? What else we got in here? Now I'm just gonna read the paper. Glutamatergic, okay, and you lost me. Oh, no. That means excitatory. I learned that from class. Yes, I did. And I think that's where we're going to end because I have nowhere else to go. Anyways, if you liked this, give it a like, follow, share, send this to your nieces, aunts, but not the men. Not the men, never the men. Never let the men win. That is the key topic for today. Never let the men win. We're going to circle back to the end. Why am I doing this? What do I have? Still have nothing. Surprised my laptop survived this long. I think it's been like 20 minutes. I also don't know how to tell time. So, yeah, that's where we're going to end. If you want to support me, text me with an Apple Pay. Will the Apple Pay go to this? Probably not. But will it be used? It most certainly will. I'm looking at the 2 target birds I got sitting next to the TV, and I need some more. They just released all the Easter ones, and I need more. We're trying to get Hello Chef on here. We'll get them eventually. Or Green Chef, or any of the chefs that want to sponsor me. ZocDoc. Angie's List. I think it's just Angie now. We want Angie. Flo from Progressive. She's the first guest. She's going to be here next week. Now, it might be my sister when she was dressed up as Flo in the 5th grade, but she's going to be here. Okay? Finally, remember to love yourself deep down and know that your roast beef is valid and you are puss. Okay? If you have any questions for me, leave them down below or text them to me, snap them to me, DM me. My DMs are always open. Always, always. My advice is not limited to, but does include sex, relationships. That's about it. So just let me know what you want to know about. I'll make a list. I'll write it down. Okay. Sleep well. I love you all. Be so.